Welcome. Today I'd like to introduce you to yoga by doing a gentle yoga practice with some stretching, some toning, and some relaxing. I like to start my yoga sessions by just connecting with my breath, bringing my thoughts inward. So I just start out by noticing as I inhale, how does that feel? As I exhale again through the nose, how does that feel? Warm air coming in, warm air going out. And as we focus on ourselves now, let's bring palms together in front of the heart. Bring those palms together over the crown, elbows back as far as is comfortable. And again, as you come into each asana, just connect with your breath. Just notice your breath. Let's inhale and stretch those arms way up. Exhale. Bring those arms down to T. We're going to lift up through our triceps and drop our shoulders. Let's bring those palms to face the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale as we turn, rotating our arms, palms to the back. Inhale, reverse that. And again, on the exhale, rotate to the back. Inhale, bring that rotation to the front and up. One more time. Exhale it, back and around. Inhale. And again, let's bring those palms together, high overhead. Lace our fingertips, keeping pointer fingers up. Find yourself on an inhale here. Exhale. Let's bring that down to the mat. And walk the hands back up. Remembering to sit tall. Imagining that string pulling us out of the top of our head, nice tall spine. Hands are wherever they're comfortable for you. We're going to inhale here. Exhale and just drop that right ear towards the right shoulder. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And again, inhale center. Exhale, turning the chin to the right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale again, turning left. Inhale, center. Drop the chin down on the chest as you exhale. Inhaling, back to center. And this time lifting the chin gently on your exhale. Opening the throat. Inhaling, back to center. When you're ready, find yourself on an exhale here. Inhale, lift those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, exaggerate pinning those shoulder blades together, opening the chest, and release the shoulder blades down the spine. This is a posture that we'll try to maintain throughout our yoga practice. Let's bring ourselves now to hands and knees. Remembering to bring our knees down from our hips and our arms come down from our shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. We'll warm up by inhaling here. Exhale as we arch the back. Forehead comes towards the pelvis. Inhale, drop the belly, look at the top of your mat. Again, exhale, arching into cat. Inhale, dropping to cow. Follow your own breath and do 3 more of these. When you're ready, bring yourself back to flat back, back to table. And from table now, we're going to lift the left leg up and off the mat into 3-legged table. From 3-legged table, if you'd like to, you can lift that right arm up, extending through the right fingertips and the left toes. Feeling a nice stretch here. Remembering to breathe in and breathe out. Let's find ourselves here on an inhale. Exhale as we tuck elbow and knee towards the chest and bring those back to the mat. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side now. Raising the right leg this time, 3-legged table. If you want to, you can bring that left arm into it, extending out through the left fingertips, the right toes, and again, breathing in and breathing out. Let's find ourselves on an inhale here. Exhale as we bring that knee and elbow in and release to the mat. Let's tuck right big toe over left, pressing our bum back towards our heels. Release our head down beneath our arms and come into Balasana Child Pose. And when you're ready, inhale yourself back up to table. We're going to tuck the toes, press our bums back towards our heels, lifting the knees off of the mat, coming into our first down dog. Knees can stay bent. You want to move your shoulders towards your waist. Let's go ahead and bicycle our legs a little bit by pressing first one heel down and bending the opposite knee, and then switching sides. Bringing some circulation and movement into those legs. Let's do one more. And let's walk the feet forward. Flatten the back, and then release the hips. Let's bring our hands up to our knees and inhale ourselves up. Okay, from standing, we find ourselves in mountain pose Tadasana. We want our feet to be our roots, our anchor. They're fairly parallel as much as is comfortable, coming down from your hips. Pulling up here through the rib cage. Chest is open. Arms are at our side. We're going to start here with an inhale. Exhale. Inhale as we bring arms high overhead, and we're going to grab our left wrist with our right hand. Stretching that tall towards the sky. When you're ready, find yourself on an inhale again. Exhale as we just gently pull that left arm over to the right, feeling that stretch up the left side. Let's take one more breath here. And when you're ready, inhale back to center, switch hands to the right. Exhale, this time pulling that right arm gently left. Remembering to breathe, remembering to keep some flex in our knees, not locked. Let's take one more breath here. And inhale ourselves back up. Tiny stretch and back bend here. And release. Today we're going to do a modified tree pose. This is a hip opener and a balance pose. I'll give you two options. One will be with the foot left on the mat, and the other will be bringing the foot just slightly off of the mat. Again, we bring ourselves to Tadasana, standing tall, a little bit of integrity here in the belly. We bring our weight to the left, moving that pelvis a little bit left, and we're going to open on the right. The right knee comes out. The right heel can rest on the inside of that left ankle. Let's bring those hands together in front of the heart. You can hold right here, or you can lift that foot off of the mat. You decide. Let's bring palms together over the crown. And stretch it up. Bring that out to T. When you're ready, release that down. Bring that right leg in. And switch sides. Weight comes to the right, pelvis shifts right. Open that leg on the left. Let's bring those palms together. Holding here, or that left foot can come off the mat. Palms together over the crown. And stretch it up. Arms out to T. Let's release that. Bring those feet about mat width apart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just a gentle forward bend. We want to release that low back. When you feel a little pull, just hold and breathe into that. As it releases, you can release down further. When you're ready, let's bring those hands back up to the knees. And inhale, back up to standing. Today I'd like to do another gentle balance pose. We're going to, again, shift our weight to the left as we bring that right leg up in front. Your left arm can come up high overhead if you want to. We're going to work this ankle. Remembering to breathe. And release that down. We're going to shift our weight now to the right and do the same thing. Left leg comes up, holding that left knee, working the ankle. You can bring that right arm up if you want to. This right arm can also balance you on a wall, if that would help. And let's bring that leg down, shake it out a little bit, and bring ourselves back to Tadasana as we prepare for a series of poses called the Circle of Joy. Palms together in front of the heart again. We're going to inhale here. Exhale as we clasp our hands, a nice stretch forward. Inhale, we lift the hands, gentle back bend. Exhale, folding forward, making sure we're bending first from the hips, and then let the back enter in. Scoop the hands up, close to the body. Again, stretch. Release on your exhale. Clasp and relax the shoulders. Inhale here as you lift the hands out the back. Exhale, again, a nice forward bend coming from the hips, then the back, then the shoulders. Inhale up and release to the beginning. Inhaling, exhale, clasp, stretch it forward. Inhale, lift, back bend. Exhale, bend from the hips. Release the back. Inhale it up. Release the hands. As you exhale, clasp your hands, relax the shoulders. Inhale here, stretching those arms up. Exhale, bend at the hips. Release the back, release the shoulders. Inhale up. And exhale to the beginning. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, clasp and stretch. Inhale, lift and bend. Exhale, forward from the hips. Inhale, keeping the hands close to the body. Stretch. Release, clasp and relax. Inhale again, lifting those arms. Exhale, bringing it forward. Release the hips, back and shoulders. Inhale it up. And exhale. Let's bring ourselves back to Tadasana. Connecting with the breath. Step to the top of our mats now, standing tall in Tadasana. Let's bring ourselves down by inhaling, floating down on the exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg comes back, right leg comes back. You can hold here in plank, or you can modify and drop the knees to the mat, holding and breathing. Integrity in the belly. And let's bring ourselves back to seated. We're going to come into what's called seated balasana or seated child pose. Bring our legs up, feet on the mat, arms in circle around our shins, and we just release our forehead down towards our knees. And let's bring ourselves back to seated on the sit bones, sitting tall. We're going to hold the right shin and extend this left leg out. You can have feet on the mat or feet off the mat. You decide. Let's give that ankle some work here while we have that leg up. You're supporting here under your left thigh, or you can release and work that foot, work that ankle. Let's bring the left leg in. Same thing on the other side. Release the right leg out, and you can release that if you want to. Let's bring that right knee in. We're going to release our feet to the mat. Bring the bottoms of our feet together, the soles of our feet. We're still sitting tall. You can hold your ankles here if you want to, or you can hold around your toes. Let's inhale and bring those knees up. And then gently, if you want, press those knees towards the mat. Let's roll ourselves now onto our backs. Hug those knees to the chest. Take a breath or two here. And then holding the knees, we're going to make circles. Giving that low back a little massage. You can rock side to side. Bring the feet to the mat. Let's roll to one side and bring ourselves back to seated. And as we're seated, we need to be comfortable. So if sitting flat on the mat isn't comfortable, have a prop, a blanket with you that will bring you up off the mat a little ways. Greater comfort. We're going to do a gentle twist here. So let's find ourselves on an inhale. Exhale, and we're just going to turn gently towards the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand supports behind us. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale as we come back past center, coming to the left this time. Right hand on the left knee, sitting tall. Remembering to breathe. One more breath. And again, finding yourself on an inhale. Let's exhale ourselves back to center. We'll add a little gentle side stretch to that twist. We're going to place the right hand next to us here on the right side of the mat, or on the right side of our bodies. Let's inhale, arm coming up overhead. Exhale, right elbow bends, just gently stretching to the right. When you're ready, find yourself on an exhale here. Inhale, reversing that, left hand comes to the mat. Exhale. Bring that arm to the left. And again, one more breath here. Let's inhale ourselves back up. Finding yourself on an exhale. Inhale, bringing hands up high overhead, hook the thumbs, gentle stretch. Exhale as you bring those hands to the mat. Let's walk the hands a couple of steps gently to the right. Left hand can rest on the right hand. Release the head. Let's walk the hands back to center, coming past center to the left. This time, right hand on the left. Release the head. Let's walk our hands back to center. When we find center, walk the hands back towards the feet. And now we'll spend just a few minutes doing some relaxation, Shavasana. Use your blankets, whatever props that you need to be comfortable on your mat. If you have low back issues, blanket comes under the knees. We're going to gently fold down to the mat. Let's bring some length back into our spine. Lift the shoulders, scoot those towards the waist, and then lift the bum and scoot that towards your heels. Let's get one final stretch in here. Arms overhead, toes pointed, really stretch. And release that down. Arms come to your sides. Legs have some distance between them for support.